Many different animals live here. Zebras, leopards, wildebeests, giraffes, hyenas, lions, and many others. Some of them are predators and some are victims. A majestic, powerful lion reigns here. With one powerful throw he can overtake his victims. The lion often chases and kills annoying hyenas. These animals have a bad reputation. They are thieves, cowards and scavengers. Besides, they hate lions with a passion. Of course, in a one-on-one fight with a lion, a hyena has no chance. But hyenas almost never walk alone. This young male is exploring the territory. He strayed quite far from his pride and fell into a trap. More than 15 hyenas began to surround the lion. The king of beasts is confused. This is the first time he has encountered this. The hyenas are getting closer and closer. The trap is beginning to snap shut. Fear and despair appear in the lion's eyes. Suddenly, his brother comes to the noise of the battle. The cowardly hyenas, realizing that the odds are now not in their favor, run away. Leo is saved, but he will remember this lesson for a long time. Lions are the kings of the savannah. They are skilled hunters. And if the lion cannot cope with the prey alone, then Ride comes to the rescue. Working together, they manage to isolate a young female and her calf. One face distracts while the other attacks. A few minutes later it was all over. By working as a team, you can take down giants like an elephant or a giraffe. But the lion's favorite delicacy is the wildebeest. This animal is not that big and a lioness can handle it alone. Serengeti National Park. There is a huge population of wildebeest here. Some of them give birth to cubs. They are an easy target for predators, and one of the cubs is already being watched. A hungry lioness waits for the right moment. Having easily scared off her mother, the lioness is left alone with her prey. But something amazing happens. For some reason, the lioness does not kill the calf. The newborn calf does not see her as a threat and takes her for its mother. Apparently, the lioness, sensing this, leaves the calves alive. Lions usually hunt in packs. But this female went hunting alone. She has been herding warthog for a long time. And now the moment has come for the attack. A lion can reach speeds of up to 80 kilometers per hour. The warthog only lives up to 50. Therefore, the female easily catches up with him. But you can't feed little warthogs. Need bigger prey. This lone buffalo will do. The prey was large, so several lionesses from the pride rushed to attack. But Buffalo gives them a tough fight. The bull's forces were exhausted, and he was no longer able to repel the next attack. The lionesses, growing bolder, all pounce on him and bite him. Suddenly, having gathered the last of his strength, the buffalo stands up. The lionesses are shocked and scared. They are forced to retreat. The buffalo, although wounded, is alive. The strength of spirit won, but the lions remained hungry. It got dark. It became much cooler and the lionesses went hunting. This time they put everything on the line and chose an elephant as their victim. As a rule, they do not attack elephants. But the situation is difficult, and Pride decided to take a risk. They managed to separate a small elephant calf from the herd. And no less than 10 predators rushed to attack. This time, luck. Now there will be enough food for a long time. I feel sorry for the baby elephant, but that's how harsh life is in the wild. The African elephant is the largest land animal. Its height can reach 4 meters, and its weight, 10 to 12 tons. This is a peaceful animal, but it is better not to anger it. It lives in Africa and therefore its paths may cross with another giant rhinoceros. The largest, the white rhinoceros, can weigh 3 tons or more. He is more aggressive and moves like a tank. So how does a clash between two giants in the wild go? The elephant demonstrates the tricks it is capable of. But the rhinoceros didn't appreciate it. The elephant was offended and threw away the stick. The battle did not take place. Here a family of rhinoceroses encountered a herd of elephants. Parents will do anything to protect their young. Their determination scared the elephant away. This time, in a similar situation, the elephant showed the rhinoceros who was boss. This is National Geography. This is my territorium. Another video showing the benefits of an elephant. He hits the rhinoceros hard, almost knocking it off its feet. The rhinoceros strikes back, nearly plunging its horn into the elephant's neck. The battle continues. But the rhinoceros runs away. This is a case where size matters. Crocodile. Apex predator. Adult crocodiles have no natural enemies. Only a hippopotamus or an elephant could be a problem. But such clashes happen rarely. Watering holes where crocodiles live pose a great danger to animals. While you are quenching your thirst, an attack can follow at any second. The crocodile's attack is lightning fast and accurate. Even fast predators like cheetahs need to be very careful. But at the watering hole, drinking cool water, you relax and lose your vigilance. The cheetah never surfaced. Here, a baby impala's leg was caught in the tenacious jaws of a crocodile. She tries her best to break free, but the reptile doesn't want to let her go. The antelope makes attempt after attempt. And finally, freedom. She succeeded. The harsh world of wild nature is cruel and stories do not always have a happy ending. The Kalahari Desert is a harsh place for all living things. There is little food here, and so the local inhabitants have to somehow adapt to these conditions. The Kalahari is home to some very unusual grasshoppers. African armored grasshoppers. They can't fly and they can't jump. They also love to jump. Meat. Nearby, red-billed weavers have nested in the trees. They recently had chicks. They are hungry and the parents have to leave the nests in search of food. But it's not just the chicks that are hungry. An army of hungry grasshoppers began moving towards the helpless chicks. They nimbly climb up the tree trunk. The mother was nearby and she rushed to protect the chicks. The bird strikes with a powerful blow. But the grasshopper is not so simple. It has a strong shell with spikes, which reliably protects it from such attacks. Besides, the grasshopper has a secret weapon. From the cracks of its exoskeleton, it sprays its toxic blood, hemolymph, into the bird's eyes. The weaver is confused, but still deals a brutal blow. Having fallen unsuccessfully from a great height, the grasshopper is still alive, but the smell of his blood attracts his brothers. Hungry monsters don't care who they eat. Cannibals devour their wounded brother. Rook watches the unfolding drama with horror. This is a secretary bird. And she's pretty weird. Unlike other birds of prey that attack their victims from the air. The secretary bird hunts on the ground. She can fly, but prefers to walk. A bird can travel up to 30 kilometers a day across the African savannas. This is quite a large bird. It grows up to 155 centimeters in length and weighs 4 kilograms. Its wingspan is more than 2 meters. The secretary bird can wander around the savanna for hours, looking for prey. She has excellent eyesight. And a rather strange culinary passion. The secretary bird's favorite food is snakes. Having noticed a victim, the bird begins to strike powerfully with its legs. Her attack turns into a kind of dance. These blows are very strong because the secretary has powerful claws on his feet. Rodents also get it from this bird. With one powerful blow, she can break her victim's spine. No other bird hunts in this way. The secretary bird is a family bird. Having found a mate, they never separate and travel together, only occasionally moving away from each other. It's easier to hunt together. How else would they have caught the clever hare if they hadn't been in a pair? The secretary bird builds its nests at the tops of small, flat-crowned trees. They collect branches and grass and carry them to the tree. The female lays no more than 3 eggs. The honey badger is the most fearless, aggressive and unique animal on the planet. To become like this, he overcomes many trials. This badger was named for his love of honey. African honeybees have a very painful sting. They have worked for months to collect nectar, and they will protect it. The bees sting the honey badger painfully, but he does not retreat. All bitten but happy, the honey badger passes the first test, hardening from a bee sting. Honey badgers live in Africa and Asia and eat almost everything. This is a rock rat. It is small and is on the menu of many predators. So she learned some tricks. She hides in a thorny bush where few would venture. But this time, Madai noticed her. The thorns of the thorn dig into the skin of the honey badger. He is in pain, but his pain threshold is higher than that of many animals. The rodent was unlucky that it was the honey badger that was hunting him today. Honey badger passed the second test, endured the pain of the thorn pricks. It's time for more serious tests. The honey badger needs to learn to withstand poisonous bites. And Scorpio is ideal for this matter. Its venom is not as strong as, for example, that of a cobra. Each strike of the scorpion burns the honey badger like a hot knife. He endures everything, and in the end he eats his coach. Another test passed. It's time for the most serious test, a battle with a poisonous African viper. Victory. The honey badger starts eating the snake from the head. But something happened. The viper still bit the honey badger. His wound is swollen and painful. He loses consciousness. It seems that the viper's revenge has been accomplished. But 2 hours pass, the honey badger regains consciousness and begins to finish off the snake. The hippopotamus is a huge herbivore. Its weight can reach 4 tons. It spends most of its time in the water, coming out on land only to eat. It looks like this is a peaceful animal, but it is not. The hippopotamus is very hot-tempered. His mood is changeable and he does not like it when someone enters his territory. 3 lions inadvertently entered his territory. And this made the hippopotamus furious. Crocodiles may also suffer from it. And even sharks should not swim into its territory. The rhinoceros is another giant of Africa and looks a little helpless when a hippopotamus attacks it in anger. Many consider the hippopotamus to be the most dangerous animal in Africa, so you should not get too close to one on safari. There is a very high probability that he will attack. Hippos can swim, but if they need to develop greater speed, they simply run along the bottom. But even such an aggressive animal has a sense of compassion. He often saves other animals from the clutches of crocodiles and more. Subtitles by Dima Torzak. On this channel you will see short interesting videos from the animal world. If you like this kind of content, please subscribe and watch other videos on the channel.